I'm an old school sales and marketing guy. My second job, my only other job out of college, was being a sales training manager for a packaging company. I flew around North America training people how to sell bubble wrap. I'll say that again. I flew around North America training people how to sell bubble wrap. I ran 2-day training schools. You think you can BS? I filled time. I have an MBA in BS. I have an MBS. That's what I did. I could fill so much time, your head would spin. That was the amazing thing about it. So I understand the funnel. The funnel to me, in the classical sense, is that when me, the vendor, sends out a marketing message to my leads, they have to respond. There is a reactive component to that message. Try to follow with me here. So if I send an email, that's part of the funnel. I get your email address, that's a lead. I send something to that address. The receiver has to respond. Reply, delete. There's some kind of action to it though, right? Delete, save it, file it, do whatever you're going to do. If I get a phone number, you answer the phone, you don't answer the phone. You listen to the voicemail, you delete it, you act on it, you call back, you don't. It's up to you. Direct mail. I get the postcard in my mailbox, I read it, I either decide to throw it away, recycle it, act on it, whatever. But there is an action at the receiver end. Are we following so far? Make sense? That to me is a lead and a funnel. And that funnel, we nurture it all the way down to potentially, hopefully, a sale. The problem is when we in social media come out and say, that's now part of the funnel. Okay, and we say, well, a Twitter follower or a Facebook like is now a lead. And we couldn't be more wrong. It's never been a lead to me. Because when I send out a tweet and I have 177,000 followers on Twitter, if I send a tweet and said, man, that fried bologna sandwich was really wonderful and gluten-free. When I send that out, 177,000 people don't have to decide whether or not to read that tweet, delete it, retweet it, or whatnot. If they're not on Twitter within that 5-minute span, it's usually off their timeline. If I send out a Facebook post on my business page and I talk about the fried bologna sandwich, and I send it out, and the Facebook EdgeRank algorithm gods decide that this is worthy of putting in people's news feed, and 4% of them may see it, that is not reactive on their end. That is not action-oriented. That's not a funnel to me. That's a sieve. Does that make sense? If only 2% or 1%, or Twitter to me, it's actually probably 1% of 1% of followers will see something in a real-time moment. If that's how email worked, we wouldn't use email. Email's not dead. Direct mail is not dead. Bad marketing has never been alive. You see the correlations here? Good marketing is always alive. If it's done well, if it's compelling, if it's relevant, it works. The problem is we think all these are now parts of the sides of our funnel. I frickin' love social media. I love it. I do. I live in it. I told you, 177,000 followers on Twitter. But more importantly, I've tweeted 110,000 times. All manual. All with these two babies right here. It's all me, not one schedule, not one cross-link from Facebook or Instagram, all manual. I live there. We have 33,000 people on our Facebook page on marketing. My Twitter name's UnMarketing, by the way, if you want to say hello. I even have like 2,000 people on Instagram. I don't know what you're there for. I have 8,000 connections on LinkedIn. I know 4 people in real life. I don't know who these people are. But I know that social is good for what it was always meant for. Conversation, community, customer service. Those are my 3 C's of social media, and I live in this space. I've never thought, and I've never claimed through 4 books and hundreds of talks that social was ever a good sales channel. It's social. I've been saying the same damn argument now for 7 years on stage. Well, keep paying me to say it, I'll keep doing it. But the problem is that it's the same thing. It's the same debate, and I'm tired. Look at my face. I had a full head of hair when I started this. And now I got this General Zod thing going on, but that's okay. Original Superman, what's up, everybody? You know. You know. Okay, so this is the problem. I don't want to have this argument anymore. I don't want to have this debate anymore.